an overview for Scratch. So now that you've logged in, yours is going to look a little different as a student, but you're going to have these. So profile, you don't have to have anything in here. And remember, you don't want to give away personal information. So if you are putting something in here, it's not your name, it's not your age, it's not where you're from, other than we all put in that we're from Canada. Okay, so you do not need to put anything in here. You also have the My Stuff folder. So your work does save automatically every so often. So you can see I have lots of untitled work. I have some with titles. You want to remember, look at all this mess. You want to remember to put titles on here, okay? I can see which projects I have shared with the teacher that are public and which ones only I have access to, okay? The studio is your class and what class you belong to. That's it for there. So then how do I get started? You're gonna hit create, and that's where it's gonna open up a new one. And I'm actually just gonna open this, but create is where you get started. So I'm gonna go to create, and then it's gonna look like this. So now you wanna change untitled to practice 2, because I know I have a practice. This share button, you only need to use when your teacher wants to see your project or ask you to share the link. You don't have to do anything with that right now. Tutorials. So tutorials, actually I'll come back to that, sorry. Languages. If you are stronger in a different language, you can work in that language. I've done a lot of French with students, and they are stronger in French, so we work in that. So you can always change your language back and forth. You won't lose anything. And then tutorials. So here is where it will be very helpful for some of you getting started. Here is the get started. It tells you what to do first. Maybe you want to have a controller with these arrows and how to make something chase something. Animate a character, make music. So when you open these, you have to listen to the instructions and go step by step. Okay, if there's something that you're not sure about, maybe if you type it, it will come up, and that will help you with that. How to add a backdrop. So I said background, backdrop, okay? Those are the basic features. These animals are called sprites. The stage is your background. These are the locations and direction of your sprite. This is your work surface, so you're going to drag and drop onto the work surface. These are all your controls. And depending, for some of you, we might even add some extra controls like the pen. That's a very important one. So I do suggest adding the pen. And all I did is click and click pen. Costumes are your sprite might have different looks. And sound, the sprite might come with a sound. So that is the overall everything you have. You can see here it says save now. It will save automatically eventually, but you always, before you close it, want to make sure that it either says project saved or it's blank. If it's blank, then you know the latest update has been saved.